evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Lewis's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life. He's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up. Here we go.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder.
Keep working the body.
Teddy, what advice would you give to a power puncher like we have here going up against a fighter who may not be as conditioned and as ready to go the full distance?
Well, of course, the temptation is you're a power puncher, you're going to get right to him, and he's a guy that's not going to be around later on. But don't get over anxious. Set up your power shots.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Good effective work with that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Good flush shot upstairs. He scored well after being hit himself. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Piercing jab.
Yeah, good one.
Lewis is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Able to dismiss that body shot. Big left hand. Big shot he just scored with. Oh, and he goes down after that punch.
And it's been long overdue. He's been leaving an opening all night.
One, two, three, four, five.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Halfway through this round. Flush right hand to the head. A great hammering punch by Lewis. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Teddy, one of the reasons the heavyweight division is so popular is because of the power punchers. But how do you differentiate Lennox Lewis as a power puncher with some of the greats we've seen through history?
Well, you've had guys like Ernie Shavers knock a wall down, but he didn't win a heavyweight title. Now, some of it's who's around, but some of it is having an ability to deliver that power. Lennox Lewis has found a missile that takes that bomb right to the guy's chin.
Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out.
How about this? Lennox Lewis is clearly hurt. Lennox Lewis has to hold on. He needs to just tie up.
Looking good.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut.
He's tied. He's tied.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Huge right hand from Lennox. Lewis is well off the mark that time. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Well, this is just a reckless offensive attitude by him now. Remember, he went down earlier. He was clearly affected, but now he's throwing caution to the wind and just going for it.
Oh, yeah, it's like the old saying, coming from left field. He's actually coming from left field, right field, center field. So you can see everything coming, and more importantly, his opponent can see everything coming.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. 10 seconds to go in this third round. And that's the end of round 3.
Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Hey, don't get careless, okay? Don't fight his fight.
Yeah, we'll get him. Yeah.
Lewis's power has been the biggest difference in this fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4 and we take a look at your scorecard, he's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because of that knockdown, that was the difference. But it's still close enough for his opponent, just using his jab, fundamentals, the things that he has to do to still get back in it.
Blocks that punch. Well timed by Lennox Lewis. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
1-2, 1-2.
Keep moving.
How much of what Lewis does well is the fact that he has a great identity of himself as a fighter?
Well, that's all of it. Because, you know, we've talked about his body. We've talked about all those things, the physical power. You have to know how to use it and what way you're going to go about that. He has discovered that.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Lewis is just being very hesitant right now offensively. His first thought since being stunned in this fight is protect myself, protect myself. It's like he's turned the off switch on his offense.
Yeah, but you can't do that. The lights go off, it gets all dark there. You have to find a way to still have that light on. You know, find the window of opportunity somewhere. They are out there. Be creative.
There you go.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lewis. Ten seconds to go in this round. End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that...
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
Oh, what an uppercut. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left.
1-2. 1-2.
Up top with the quick hook. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counter punch.
Yeah, that's the old catch with a ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
Now he ties up there. That is a strong uppercut there. Lewis's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Up top with the right hand. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Just like that, just like that. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? And you are winning this fight. He's almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy, all right?
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle. Hey, don't waste energy.
All we need is water up there, and that's it.
But I want you to keep those
We
hands
don't need that.
moving.
Throw that away.
The start of the 6th round. Lennox Lewis, there's that hook. He takes such pride in being a quote-unquote pugilist specialist, and he shows that specialty with the hook right there. And now he's targeting upstairs. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Lewis's defense clearly carrying things right now for him, but what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Scored well up top. Big shot comes crashing home. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Lennox Lewis showing that championship heart, rising up after being knocked down. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
You gotta pick up speed, all right? Pick up the speed.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him. Yeah.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Put some water in. You're good. You all right? You okay, right?
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him.
It has been completely one-sided so far tonight, and he's in control as we start this round. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Jump on him. Nice. Nice work. Nice work.
Lewis is putting on a show here, defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take.
Clinch.
He's tired.
Quick snapping hook, and it does damage.
Work the body. That's what I want to see.
You're not focused. Pace yourself.
Lennox Lewis with a big right hand. Lewis is getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Lewis's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Listen, I need to see more counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter.
As we open up the action here in round number 8, we look at Teddy's scorecard. I think this may surprise some people. This fight has tightened up. He was down early. It was a slow start, but now he's strung together a few rounds, and he's got it back where he needs it.
Well, that's the great thing. You know, that's the great thing about this sport. And that's why you see movie stars come, you see ball players come, you see everybody come to a big fight. Because they know in this sport, on any given night, a guy with less could be the guy with more. He can make up his mind, I'm going to be the best. And he can make the playing field even, no matter what his talents are or aren't.
Yeah, that's it.
Lewis is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Precision work with the left hand by Lewis. Good step back counter punch there.
You got this one.
Snaps that jab out. Brings the hook that time. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Come on, kid, focus.
Lennox Lewis is jacked by an uppercut.
Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round.
Yeah, we'll get him.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
Okay, now we work, all right? We need to start throwing punches in bunches. Let's go to work now. Let's show him what you got. Listen, I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it away.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Lennox Lewis blocks that punch.
Work the body, kid. Body shots. Unload! Unload! More punches!
And he engages in the clinch. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Ace yourselves!
Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Oh, what a whiff by Lewis.
Uppercut!
Accurate hook. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Solid late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge if you were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good, solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him, keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
I want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs, over again.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
That was not well targeted by Lewis. A well-targeted jab that time.
Nice!
A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Lewis. He's all over the place. I mean, he's missing punches. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but he's missing just about everything he throws.
Well, we look up top. You know, we look at the punches going array. They're going left, they're going right, they're going all over the place. But look downstairs. His feet are not set. He's falling all over the place. And guess what? The punches follow where his feet are.
Lewis is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Jab! Jab!
Watch the hook.
We see a blood coming from the nose there. Great counter punch, and I loved how he moved off to the side and then landed it.
Hey,
Again to the melon.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You only giving me one jab.
Listen to me. This is it. Let's finish this guy off. You can do it. Knock this fucker out. Uppercut, followed by the hook. Come on, finish with a hook. Let's do it.
He's put forth a very good performance the last few rounds, and it's paid off on Teddy's scorecard. The start of round number 11, and this is a much closer fight than it was just a few rounds ago.
Well, it goes to show you that he's doing now what he was capable of doing, what we expected him to do from the beginning. He's putting punches together, and he's being steady.
Blocks that belt line well. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. There's a good right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Lewis is throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing him because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
Well, he's got a bloody nose there, which means that he could be swallowing some blood, which could cut his wind in his lungs and affect the later parts of this fight. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Keep moving.
He's tied. He's tied.
Lewis is proving to be elusive. And count down the final moments of this round. And round 11 comes to an end. Lewis is, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Dunk yourself. You still win this one.
Which way will it go? Both men want it badly. Now the final round.
Oh, you're doing great.
He missed with that headshot. Gets him with the right hand. Nice job there, hooking to the body.
Keep it going. 1-2. 1-2.
A little head hunting with the right. Lewis has done a really nice job of being able to land that back power hand. He's coming in with that straight punch and really scoring well.
Yeah, well, he's getting a little bit of help because his opponent keeps leading with hooks in front. The old timers would always say, don't lead with a hook from too far in front because the straight punch will find its way inside it.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He's tired.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Ten seconds to go in this, the final round. Teddy, who would have ever thought it? Two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that it would go to a decision.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you thought you were going to get a fireworks display, and you wind up getting a little bit of painting.
Lennox Lewis is your winner. He gets the nod by way of split decision.
Hey, Joe, it was a good fight. You know, I'm not complaining about that, but I'm complaining about how they came to a split decision. If I'm the commissioner, I'm calling these judges in and say, hey, you watch the fight with me and explain to me how you came up with this.
Now, we've said that many times before, Teddy. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.